I'm Tsukasa Hiratsuka, 27 years old. I work as a secretary to the president of the General Trading Company. But what do you mean you're not coming back?
I've been working hard all this time, but I guess my hard work has taken its toll.
President Shibusawa was well liked by those around him, but he was hard on himself and pushed himself too hard.
Fortunately, I'm in stable condition.
But
You don't have to be loyal to the company from now on, too. Go your own way.
I see. I understand.
Come to me if you need anything. I'll help you.
And from then on, Acting President Yokadori! Why are you cutting off good business with partners one after the other? I've been looking into it. You're only keeping the ones that are convenient to you. And you're demanding a margin on new clients. This kind of practice will ruin our reputation. We could lose our best people. Anyone who doesn't like it can just quit. If President Shibusawa isn't coming back, what's the point of being at this company? I'm the acting president. Quit if you want to. Understood. I'm resigning. I see. Good luck then. This is how I resigned. It's not even funny. Let's have a few drinks. Wait, I've been here a long time ago. Oh, President! I wish I could have worked with you more.
Is the customer over there okay? What? He barely had any drinks?
The company the president built in one generation. That jerk of an acting president!
He only had one drink and he's already riled up? I'm scared.
I heard a ruckus, but it's Tsukasa. You've been drinking a little too much, haven't you?
Huh? Senpai, what are you doing here? I'm fine. I've only had one drink.
I'm worried if that's how you're acting with one drink.
I thought you quit being a cabaret girl.
You're drunk, aren't you? That was way back in college. You'd better pull yourself together.
This is Yoko Maihama, my senpai in college. She's always a strong person, always looking for something interesting to do. I fell in love with her energy and joined the same company after graduation. That's right, I liked her. But you quit the company, didn't you? You said you were gonna start a business with your boyfriend who was a colleague.
Yeah, that's right.
After she quit the company, I devoted myself to my work, to forget about her.
I did start a business, but it failed. I'm ashamed to say that even my boyfriend left me.
He left you?
I tried cabaret a long time ago. It's a good way to make some money. I guess I'll have to keep at it for a while.
Apparently, Mochinige Kakure senpai, who she started her own business with, didn't agree on policy, and as a result, here she was. That's tough for both of us. I'm in a situation where I don't know what to do as well.
I see. President Shibusawa, you're free now? If you don't have a job lined up, why don't you start a business with me?
What? No thanks. It's true that I'm free now, but I've been watching you since college. You're not the kind of person who'd give up for something like this. By the way, did you say Mochinige-senpai left you?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Then marry me!
What?
If you're single, that's fine, right?
Wait a second. You're proposing to a girl whose boyfriend just left her. Have you ever heard of delicacy?
I have. I liked you, senpai. I gave up on you when you said you were resigning from your job with your boyfriend.
You liked me that much?
That's not true. I forgot about you after just 1 year of devoting myself to work.
You dragged it out for a year.
Senpai, you're...
Hey, Tsukasa!
And then I let go of my consciousness. But Senpai, who I hadn't seen in a while, was beautiful. Morning. Where is this?
Oh, you're awake? Morning, how are you feeling?
Senpai!
Nothing happened. This is my room. It was a lot of work to carry you all the way here, you know.
What did I do? Senpai's room? I'm sorry for the trouble.
By the way, about yesterday, I'm glad you feel that way. But I can't be forced on that right now. You don't have a job either, so getting married is...
Marriage? What are you talking about?
This guy forgot.
Oh! You said you failed at starting your own business.
I started a bento shop. I wanted to make it a modest store that caters to working people.
And that's where you and Mochinige disagreed.
Yeah, he was strangely obsessed with the idea of making it high-end.
As I listened to her, I found out something extraordinary. Mochinige used the store's money?
That's right. He stocked up on high-end ingredients without permission and ran away with the store's money.
No way.
I was at my wit's end, so now I'm stuck with the store going under and I have to come up with money.
But why did Mochinige insist on going high-end?
Well, it seems that executive director Yokodori was behind it.
Really? Oh, that man. He doesn't know anything about running a store.
The executive director didn't like me much. Mochinige shouldn't have been influenced by that, but I always wanted to run a bento shop. It's a memory of my father who raised me on his own after my mother died.
Your father?
He was too busy working to make lunch. That store was warm and welcoming to both customers and staff.
So you're saying that you opened a restaurant based on memories without being selective about location and clientele, and it failed?
I guess so. Do you know anything about delicacy?
I've heard of it. I understand. Let's start with what we can do then.
What?
If you're raising money, you haven't given up, right? I'll help you as an apology for the trouble I've caused you.
Tsukasa!
Then, please, go take a shower right now.
What are you about to do so early in the morning?
Nothing. We're going to meet people, so please remove the smell of alcohol and makeup.
If that's the case... Phew!
Alright, in the meantime, it's like college all over again. I miss this. Senpai tells me what she wants to do, and I manage to support her.
I'm done.
Please, sit here. I'll do your hair.
What? Thanks.
Here, it's done.
How can you do this? Influenced by your ex-girlfriend?
I have 3 older sisters, and they made me do a lot of things. And I've never had a girlfriend.
Huh, I see.
Well then, you'll have to go out this afternoon. Please, wear this suit.
Did you just go through someone's closet?
The first store is a long-established store, so please, dress conservatively.
Ignoring me? This guy.
The second store has a young president, so take off your jacket, act a little confident, and keep your makeup modest for both.
It's fine to meet people, but what am I supposed to do?
Just go talk to them about what you want to do and what you enjoy doing.
That's it?
It's something only you can do, Senpai. You work at the cabaret club at night, right? Then I'll meet you there at night.
Okay, hey, Tsukasa. It's just like old times. I'm excited.
Yes, me too! A few hours later...
Thanks for waiting.
How was it?
I got to talk to a lot of different business owners and presidents.
Seems things are going just as I hoped. I used to be the president's secretary, so I made appointments with clients of the companies I knew.
Especially the owner of a long-established seaweed store. He said he'd support me if there was anything he could do.
That's great. Yes, this is the true nature of Yoko-senpai. She gets everyone involved in what she wants to do and takes everyone to new places without them even knowing it. So all I have to do is to create an environment for her. Also, I checked out the flow of people at your store. There's surprisingly little foot traffic during the day.
You've been standing there since noon?
Yes. I think it's better to target people who work in the middle of the night and come home in the morning. Maybe not a bento shop, but a simpler type of business. What is it, senpai? Is something on my face?
2 eyeballs with a bad look.
Sorry about that. It's how I was born.
I know, and 1 bad mouth, but a very kind one.
Senpai?
You're amazing. You allow me to do things I can't do.
That's all I can do. You're the one who's really amazing.
You're like a wife.
Wife?
That's right. We can't get married right away, but in the future, you should come to marry me. Yeah.
Wait a second, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about becoming your wife.
I know what you're talking about! It's not the time for that!
Then why don't we start a business together?
What?
You said you were sorry for the trouble you've caused me, but I'd like to keep working with you. What do you think?
Senpai. Okay, let's do it together.
Are you sure? I know I invited you, but it's gonna be a lot of work.
I know. There's no one who can support you better than me.
Yes, we're unstoppable now.
And so, Senpai and I decided to start a full-fledged business. Then let's think about what we can do with the store.
I'd like to keep the equipment and make use of it, but...
So, how about an onigiri shop?
Onigiri shop?
Compared to a bento shop, we can use a smaller variety of ingredients. And one more thing, we can randomize the ingredients.
So each time you eat it, you get a different ingredient?
We'll make each rice ball smaller so that you can have multiple. We'll market it as Gacha Onigiri. People coming home from work at night shift must be starving.
I see. We'll have people stop by every day on their way home or from work.
That's right, and it's random. So that gives them a reason to keep coming back. And we'll get seaweed from an old seaweed shop that my senior met with.
But the seaweed from such a well-established store would be too expensive.
We're gonna buy the scraps that are inevitably generated in the process of making high-end seaweed.
I see. That way we can offer high-quality seaweed at a reasonable price. We'll be able to make it work. I better get to work.
I'm counting on you. Speak of the devil, the seaweed shop is calling. Yes, hello? What? You can't distribute seaweed? What do you mean?
What?
We rushed to the supplier.
I'm sorry you had to come all the way out here.
No, but what's going on?
Hinasuga-san's former company told us not to distribute seaweed since they needed to replenish their supply. We do a lot of business with that company, so I thought I'd discuss it. This man came to talk.
Mochinige is the president's secretary? How did he end up at his former company?
They must have been connected. I'm sure he called his own boss, Mochinige, in to fill for me.
Where did he sniff that out? I can't believe he's interfering like this.
Excuse me, is this a bad time? Wow.
Are you President Shibusawa?
Oh, thank goodness. He made it in time.
I'm not president anymore, though.
It's been a while, but what are you doing here?
I called him. I was told he'd help me out if I had any problems.
Hiratsuka, you know about social etiquette?
I've heard of it. President Shibusawa started a relationship with this seaweed shop in the first place.
That's right. It's been a while. I heard you were in the hospital. Are you alright now? Our young men can't take care of the sick, and I couldn't sleep.
Then President Shibusawa gave a brief explanation of the company's situation.
I see. I thought such a thing was very unlike you, Shibusawa-san. Yes. What do you think? Would you consider doing business with this young man? We're doing business too. We're no match if our existing deals are cut.
Acting President Yokidori is only trying to deal with clients that are convenient for him. That way of doing business cannot go on forever. It will surely go bankrupt one day. Wouldn't it be even more detrimental for your company to have any connection to them at that time?
You have an interesting point. You want us to cut off the risk?
Yes, that's right. Negative publicity spreads quickly these days.
I understand. I can't refuse with Shibusawa-san here. Let's make a deal. But please, make sure you advertise this as well.
Thank you. Please leave it to me.
We too will invest in the future, rather than immediate profit.
For a moment, I wondered what was going to happen, but it looks like we're gonna make it.
Right. Before we get too busy, I need to talk to you.
What is it?
Will you marry me?
Tsukasa,
Neither of us are unemployed anymore, and I'm not drunk today.
you remembered.
I'm the one who can support you, who gives it your all. Please, let me continue to support you.
Tsukasa, you believe in me like that, but the truth is that I'm not that strong. There have been so many times in the past when I gave up on things that were out of my control.
Yoko-senpai.
But I managed because I had people like you around me helping me. So, I know I'm weak like this, but will you continue to support me?
Of course! I will support you for the rest of my life!
Tsukasa, thanks.
This is how we opened our onigiri shop. Gotcha Onigiri. President Shibusawa asked to be a part of it in exchange for investing in our store.
You can't keep all this fun to yourself.
We have no reason to refuse. Within a few months of its opening, the store had become a household name by word of mouth. Thanks to that, it's been good business for us. By the way, did you hear about your former company?
Yeah, I heard they even arrested Deputy Yokidori because Mochinige got into trouble again.
The company's reckless management policy caused a lot of dissension both internally and externally, and talented employees quit the company one after another. After that, it was discovered that Mochinige had access to the company's money, and Deputy Yokidori was also receiving dubious slush funds. Of course, he was kicked out of the company and it was bought by another company. Let's work with diligence and sincerity, senpai.
You're right. But since we're married now, don't call me senpai.
Oh, that's right. Yoko.
Tsukasa, honey.
Years later.
This is the memorable store from Mom and Dad?
Yeah, it's the onigiri shop of our memories.
If it wasn't for this place, we probably wouldn't have gotten married.
Gotcha Nigiri took off nicely after that. Now we're hiring people and preparing to open a third store.
That's not fair. I love Mom's onigiri too.
I hope she remembers this day someday. I hope it'll remain as a warm memory then.